Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Pro Gamer here, and we are back with yet another NBA 2K Gauntlet Spotlight Sim Challenge. Now, for today's video, we are going to be going over the Cam Reddish Deny the Invincible Challenge. So, one of the challenges which I would say off the bat looks quite daunting and quite difficult, but really isn't as hard as you think. So, the terms of the challenge are: it's on Hall of Fame difficulty, 5-minute quarter lengths, and you gotta win the game and prevent an opposing player from scoring 10 points using Ruby player cards or lower to earn Dark Matter Cam Reddish. Now, if you look at the team, not too bad. You got Michael Davis, 68 overall, David Miller, Michael Davis, James Smith, and then, the casual invincible Kobe Bryant. Yeah, you gotta stop that card from getting 10 points. Quite a difficult challenge, like I said, taking a look at it. But if you go in with a lineup that's pretty decent, as well as just follow a good strategy. Yet again, today's strategy, I actually found it through Bio2K. Really great YouTuber. I'll put his link in the top line description below, so don't forget to check him out and show him some support too. But based for this challenge, so you want to try and have a pretty good team if possible. So yet again, with the team I've got here, Isaac Bonga, a tall point guard. Paul George, a guy who yet again can defend. Which, yet again, a lot of the guard spots, you kind of want guys who've got that perimeter defense to stop Kobe. And again, this Paul George card has a 92. Jonathan Isaac and Mo Bamba, basically because they're a dynamic duo, they become an amethyst, but they're still considered rubies, which is good. As well as you guys can see, there's a lot of seasons giving cards in this lineup. Now, I would highly recommend checking in that set of cards out, because they've been really useful. Pretty good price comparatively, and yet again, it's got like Giannis, Bol, Taco Fall, because you do really want guys that can rebound, block, defend, just tall and lanky, can just get their hands, get the steals, stop Kobe from doing anything, get easy contests. And yet again, you got Klay Thompson, you got Kobe Bryant, there for defense, doing that kind of thing. You're mainly going to use your starting 5 and your bench 5. I never used these guys at the end. But still, the most important players I'd probably say are going to be Isaac Bonga and LaMelo Ball, because they're going to be your guys that are going to be attacking the rim and doing your scoring for you. And then, like I said, having at least a good defender in each rotation. In this case, Jonathan Isaac is going to be my starter defender, as well as Giannis is going to be my bench defender. Why? Because they're both tall, lanky, like I said, can defend, do all that kind of stuff. So, if we get into the match, I'm actually going to change to my Ruby lineup. As well as, I guess, the other thing you can do, I have added Mike D'Antoni as a coach. He has speed, 3-point shot, all that kind of stuff. So if you do have some spare MT left over, would highly recommend picking up one of him. But yeah, so let's get into this challenge. Yes, requires complete my team. Yes. Oh, okay, I need to put in a playbook. Sure, I'm just going to put in the next playbook. Why not? And yeah. Okay, so basically for this challenge, what you're going to want to do is you want to go into your defensive settings at the start of the game, set them up to basically just deny Kobe everything. You're going to go into your offensive settings, set up like a freelance play to run during the game, and then on defense, actually in the game, you're just going to stop Kobe from doing absolutely anything. Run double teams, literally let anyone else shoot and do what they want to do. Because if you guys take a look at their lineup, yet again, everyone else is a bronze player. Now, from memory of doing this challenge, the CPU never made subs, so it's just going to be the starters the whole time. But these bronze players, they don't shoot threes. The only times they'll shoot are like when they get a drive to the rim. And like, even then, if you get a good like defensive like contest on them, they're not really going to do anything. So, if we can skip through some of these cutscenes and get to this screen, we're going to go firstly into matchups. You want to make sure someone is on Kobe Bryant, who's a good defender. In this case, Jonathan Isaac. Now, defensive settings, we're going to go R1 across, all the way to Kobe Bryant. And now that we have Kobe Bryant on the screen, as you can see, Jonathan Isaac is his matchup. On ball pressure, we want to smother him. We just don't want him to do anything with the ball whatsoever. Off ball pressure, you want to go tight. Now, you can go deny, but it is quite risky because then, again, if you're denying him, it's easy for this Kobe card to just back cut. He's got the speed burst. He can do what he wants. You're using rubies against an invincible card. He's going to do what he wants to you. So you're really just going to go tight. So he can't get that back pick against you on the CPU. Now, force direction, yet again, I'm going to go middle. Just so it's kind of consistently players going to the middle, you know where they're going to go. And yet again, when it comes to, where are we going? Screen help, you want no help. And drive help, no help. You don't want to let Kobe get open at all whatsoever in this challenge. So you don't want anyone helping off of him. So yeah, again, turn your help off. And now if we go to offensive settings, we're going to go down freelance all the way to Hawks 2018. Now, I don't believe you need a playbook. As long as you just go into the settings at the start of the game, you should have access to it. So you want to put Hawks 2018 as your, like, freelance motion. So, basically, from this point onwards, we're just going to get into the game, do what we're going to do. So, if we can get through the jump ball here, that would be great. Come on, ref, chuck it up. Let's go. And we are going to win the jump ball. So on offense, basically what we're going to do is go right across on the D-pad. Yeah, again, okay, that was a bad example. Let's just get the quick stop here. And that is exactly what you don't want to do. Yet again, that's why you want to try and keep this in half-court sets. Yet again, this probably won't happen because you're not trying to tutorialize this whole video. So yeah, again, let's get the ball to someone who is not going up against Kobe. We're going right on the D-pad across. L1 and then Hawks 2018. It's basically going to cause everyone to like 5 out, and then you go L1, L1, keep holding down for the screen away, and then literally just drive to the rim. These, like, because these are bronze cards, they're not going to do anything to you. They're not going to stop you. You don't even have to like speed burst glitch or anything to get around them. You can literally just straight line drive. So yeah, that's basically going to be your offense the whole game. Defense, whoever you're going to be guard, or whoever you are, basically sit around the half court, like the free throw line. Hover around there. Like I said, these bronze cards aren't going to do anything. And as soon as Kobe catches the ball, you're going to want to run a double team. So you can see the CPU's kind of looking to pass it to Kobe. Not doing anything. As soon as Kobe gets the ball, you're running a double team. Get up there, and yet again, in that case, it was absolutely terrible because we gave up the and one. But usually if you can get him to have the ball out at like the 3-point line, the free throw line, like even from like the free throw line, he's not going to do anything. He's just going to try and pass it off to one of the bronze guys. Now you're getting an offense. You're going to come down. You're literally just going to like slow the offense down. Keep button mashing that L1 or whatever it is for you. You just want to run the shot clock down. Give the opposition as few opportunities for an offense as you can. And usually when it gets to about 6 or 5 is when you're going to drive. There we go. So 5. We're literally just going to straight line drive. Attack the rim, and yet again. So that's how you're going to do your offense. That's how you're going to get your points. Make sure that you have your freelance Hawks offense set, and once you've set it once at the start of the game, you're good to go for the rest. Then you're just going to do your pass and screen away. Keep holding that down so that, yet again, it keeps everyone out of the paint so you can go to work. Yet again, in offense, we're just going to like hold around here up at the free throw line. And then as soon as that happens, we're going to bring the double team over. Again, they're going to come over, and then you can literally just keep switching with your other guys. Just switch, try and get the contest. Yet again, they scored, but you don't really need to worry about the bronze guys scoring. I don't think ever in a game I played they scored more than 10. And that is the thing to remember for this challenge. They have to have 9 points or below. If they have 10, you do lose this challenge. So keep that in mind for this challenge. Do not let them score double digits. So, yeah, but apart from that, although I have done terrible defense on Kobe so far, that is basically all you need to do for this challenge. You just keep repeating that process. Coming down in offense, slowing it down, running that Hawks freelance, pass and screen away, keep button mashing it so, yeah, again, it keeps the CPU away. And, yeah, that's basically what you're going to do. Kobe's coming down again. He's got the ball, so we're running a double team. Us and Isaac. And see if we can actually show a good example. There we go. So in that case, he threw the pass away. Now, did Mo Bamba get to the block? No. But when you got a guy like Mo Bamba, you're going to get some defensive stops. Yet again, just know a lot of these things where I'm messing up, it's because I'm trying to tutorialize it. I'm trying to kind of show you guys. So it's a little bit hard to like explain and do it all at once. But as you guys probably know, when you're focused, when you're doing what you're trying to be doing, when you're paying attention to the game, you're going to get it done so much easier. Especially because I'm sure we've all had those moments where that one friend starts trying to talk to you when you're trying to pay attention to what you're doing on the screen. But anyway, yet again, on defense, hover back at about the free throw line. These guys are bronze cards. They're not going to shoot. You know, just hold back. If he's going to get the ball up top, that is fine. Just stop Kobe. Again, you can see Kobe coming around. And you're going to let the bronze guy shoot. If he gets to the free throw line, you know, whatever. It's going to happen sometimes. But, yeah, like I said, as long as you play better defense than I am right now against these bronze guys, which, they're bronze cards, they're not going to do much to you at all. Like I said, they're not going to shoot. I don't think they even shoot mid-ranges. It's really just, like, wide open shots under the rim. And like I said, when you have a team of Ruby guys on your team, you got, like I said, some tall guards, guys like I said, Isaac, guys like Mo Bamba, and then off your bench, you bring in a Giannis, a Bol, a Taco Fall as like Rubies. You're going to defend the paint really well. So, yeah, again, let's see if we can come down one more time for a defensive possession. But even as you've seen, like I said, when we double team Kobe, he basically passes the ball straight away. Now, I guess the other thing you could also do as well, if I can just quickly get through this offense, I'm going to just pass it around, just get it up. There we go. Now, you can also go, right across and L1 to stay home. That is going to help keep your defenders home at the rim and in front of their players as well. Would highly recommend doing that at the start of the game. Yet again, I think that's the one thing I forgot to do because it's been a little while since I've actually done this challenge. So don't forget to do that. That is probably going to help stop guys from getting those little buckets in the paint. As you can see, I have unfortunately let happen. And yeah, we'll see if we can go through one more defensive possession. So again, on offense, come down. Button mash that L1. We are literally just wasting shot clock, trying to stop them from scoring. Because, yeah, again, as fewer plays they can get is going to make it so much easier for us. So we're going to literally button mash that L1 all the way up to about 5 seconds. Just drive to the rim. As long as you don't drive against the Kobe, you're going to score like every time. So you're fine in that aspect. And yet again, let them bring the ball up the floor. In this case, I'm going to be Derek Favors. Sorry, not Derek Favors, Anthony Davis. I don't know why Derek Favors came to mind then, but anyway. So, yeah, again, they're going to call a timeout. Can I just do this one last defensive possession? Please, 2K. Please, 2K. I want to do this tutorial. So, yeah, again, that's when probably I've had a timeout. Make your subs. Do what you're going to do. And the one important thing is, if I were to make my subs, so, for example, I'd probably be bringing in, Giannis and Taco or Bol Bol, all of them. Make sure you go into your defensive settings. And in that case, change it to whoever your defender is going to be on Kobe. In this case, Giannis. So, make sure you have someone good on Kobe at all times. Yeah, again, I'm still using my starting lineup, so I'm just going to make sure it's Jonathan Isaac. Keep an eye on where Kobe is at all times. Yeah, again, he's on the wing with Isaac, so that is cool. Yeah, again, Davis is going to drive, do his thing. That is fine. And yet again, we get another block. It's all just about stopping Kobe from doing anything. And then yet again, even if you get a fast break layup, don't take it. Slow down the clock. Use the shot clock up, because like I said, you really just want to stop the CPU from getting any offensive possessions at all. Slow it down, and then in this case attack the far side away from Kobe. And yeah, so that is the challenge, guys. I hope this helps you guys out a little bit. And yeah, just completing this challenge. Listen, it's a difficult one on paper, but like when you actually do it and you try out this strategy, it is actually not as hard as you would think. It did take me a couple of attempts though, especially because I lost one attempt on like the last possession of the game where I got to 10 points. But yeah, just make sure they score less than 10. So if they score 10, just restart the challenge. It's not really much point unless you don't want to waste contracts and want to make a bit of MT doing it up. But still, yeah, I would definitely just restart at that point. But yeah, so anyway, guys, that's today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this like 2K tutorial challenge. And yeah, social media links in the description below. Don't forget to check them out. The Twitter, the Discord server, all that kind of stuff. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, guys, see ya!